So I'm Ashely Lance. I am from the Nashville area. I've lived here my whole life, and I love being a nurse. I've worked at a lot of different children's hospitals around the country as a travel nurse, and now I'm back at Vanderbilt at Monroe Carroll on the peds hemonc floor. My experience with cancer, it started when I was 12 years old. I was having some back pain for a few months, but like I said, I love sports, so I played a lot of them at the time. We thought it was just like a pulled muscle. Went to my pediatrician probably 3 different times before they finally recommended an MRI, and they found a softball-sized mass on my spine. I ended up at Vanderbilt on the 6th floor for 22 days the first time around, and was diagnosed with stage 3 large B-cell lymphoma. So I spent a lot of time on the 6th floor getting to know everybody, patients and staff alike. It kind of became my second home. And now, 17 years later, I am currently a nurse back on that floor. Some of the biggest things that we encourage parents to look for are like fatigue, bruising. They're kind of broad symptoms, but a lot of times those are what we find. Even if it's not something that's found right away, we always encourage to keep looking. Screening as an adult, of course, it's uncomfortable and it's hard and no one wants to really do it, but it literally does save lives. We don't have a lot of medical people in my family, so I never really knew that nursing was what I wanted to do until I got sick. And in that moment, I literally was like, I just want to be like the nurses who have taken care of me. But as I went through nursing school and as I got out on my own, I just truly felt like I had a purpose, and that was supposed to be like giving back to, you know, the hospital and the place that I saved my life, honestly. I really try to bring my experience into it in the fun way, of course, trying to lift their spirits, just trying to make them forget and distract like from what's going on. Like I said, I love sports. I've grown up playing and watching, and I truly think that they are one of the best distractions for people in the hospital. My favorite times as a patient, a lot of times we're watching sports or sports movies. I know the Predators especially. They gave me a suite. I got to invite like 4 or 5 of my friends. Like, we just had a normal time as teenagers, which you don't get a lot of when you're going through treatment. I always just encourage patients and parents to look out for things that can be a good distraction, and a lot of times sports is one of those things.